Hello, everybody. Welcome back to The Fight. I'm Justine Ward, and joining us now is Dr. Donald Zimmer, a 2004 graduate of Notre Dame, who now works as an ER physician and the Director of Medical Education at Memorial Hospital in South Bend. Welcome to The Fight, Dr. Zimmer. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me on tonight.
Now, you work in the ER, the front lines for this pandemic. Thank you so much for what you're doing right now for helping those in South Bend. What has this been like for you?
Um, it's like Heraclitus said, you never step in the same river twice. Every day is a little bit different. There's a lot of uncertainty that's associated with everything that we do in emergency medicine, and this has added on another difficult layer. We're still seeing heart attacks and strokes, trauma patients, and patients with abdominal pain. And with every one of those patients now, you have to add in that second layer of decision making. Does this patient potentially have something else underlying this? And how do we keep them safe? How do we keep the patients around them safe? How do we keep our providers safe? Those are constant questions now every day in the emergency department. We've felt a tremendous amount of support from the community as well, as people have home isolated and quarantined. Volumes for other things that we would typically see have gone down some, which has helped us keep our head above water a little bit. And there's been a tremendous outpouring of support from the rest of the community as well, from cards and letters to sheets of brownies that show up, and pizza that gets dropped off in the emergency department, in the ICU, and around the hospital, to keep everyone's spirits up and everybody on task.
Yes, you're certainly doing God's work right now with everything going on. And you're also the Director of Medical Education. We're learning new information about this virus every day. What does it take to stay up to date with all this new research out there?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody in the world or in the country right now is up to date on all the research, to be honest. Um, I see my job as the Director of Medical Education not to be the guy that knows everything, but to be someone who's asking some of the right questions and who knows who we can count on and who we can lean on and who we can go to for some of those answers. So we've set up a series of lectures that we've done at the hospital through our grand rounds, which have been largely via webinar now. We were lucky to put all of that in place last year, so that we could offer material remotely and asynchronously. But we've had a series of 8 lectures now with our local experts and physicians, and allowed everybody to focus on their own particular topic and task. So starting with infectious disease and Dr. Marjorie Dowd, and then looking a little bit at the epidemiology, talking with Dr. White about ventilator management in the ICU, talking with Dr. Koenig about how we plan to do acute surgeries. We've been really lucky to have tremendous support and a lot of experts that could focus in on particular areas related to disease and how we might learn from them and support one another.
Doctor, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for all that you're doing, truly on the front lines of this virus. Thank you.
Thank you.